I don't know about you, but man, this chapter felt way too short to me. There's a lot of excitement and also a lot of disappointment mixed into this brief chapter. I guess what I mean to say is that with all the bait that Mashima throws our way, I do feel hyped, but at the same time I feel skeptical. So I guess I'll start at the start. Face absolutely flopped. It fell flat on its face. When I saw that it didn't activate, I face palmed. Alright, I'll stop there. With all the build and my genuine intrigue as to a world without magic in fairy tale, the stuff with face really only lasted, well, it was activated at the end of last chapter and it was defeated at the start of this chapter. The faces around the world have been destroyed by the dragons, so those signals for the face activation have been lost. And in that regard, the world is saved. The immediate annihilation of this threat is kind of part of what disappointed me. But at the same time, I guess, if Face is just subservient to E.N.D, if Face was just leading up to E.N.D, then I guess I'm okay with this. It's just that E.N.D better last longer than one chapter. So yeah, that's all I'll say about Face. Its defeat just felt kind of contrived. My second point of skepticism is the revelation as to why the dragons were inside of the Dragon Slayers. Now, we only get one of the two reasons why this happened, because as E.N.D is about to explain the second reason, he is attacked by acnologia, which is of course Mashima's clever way of wanting us to nibble on the little bit of information we are provided in this chapter. The dragons were sealed inside of the Dragon Slayers in order to stop them from turning into dragons like acnologia. So that is the first bit of information we get as to these reasons. So there is still mystery to this whole idea of the dragons and this story. So I probably shouldn't be too pessimistic just yet without all the relevant information. But I still have my qualms. In some regards, this reason does make sense, but then I can kind of just twist it in my mind and think, well, wait a minute, did E.N.D and the other dragons just feel threatened by the prospect of there being more dragons in the world? You could tell me that E.N.D was just concerned with the well-beings of the Dragon Slayers, but wouldn't a dragon just be happier with there being more dragons? Perhaps the idea is that with the Dragon Slayer magic, you're in danger of becoming a berserk evil dragon like acnologia. Which, by the way, if the dragons have been released now, isn't there a chance that Natsu and the others can now transform into those dragons? And just in the back of my mind, you have to remember, miracles are never a coincidence. As I said in my review for chapter 412, it looks like this time Grey and Natsu are actually fighting over something substantial. This isn't just comedic, it actually looks like the two are about to throw down. Now, the end of the chapter is where the hype cultivates. Grey has the Book of E.N.D in his hand before it vanishes. And then the next thing we see, Zeref has arrived with the Book of E.N.D in his hand. Zeref is the hype. If Zeref has the Book of E.N.D, I have wondered in the past, shouldn't Fairy Tail just let Zeref's demons kill him? Though I suppose then you get that whole plague complex where you need something then to kill off the demons and then something to kill off the thing that killed off the demons, and we won't go into it too much. Overall, yes, I liked the chapter. I am a fan of Fairy Tail, but I still feel like I need more information before I will actually be satisfied with this content. However, I do have to say, in terms of pacing, I am enjoying the progression of Fairy Tail at the moment. Just everything is going down in this manga. I just feel like I need a few more details to tie it all together so I can feel like this story is commendable and valid, I guess. I don't know why I was so critical on this chapter of Fairy Tail. Maybe I just failed to suspend my disbelief to these events. Maybe I just want deeper logic and reasoning as to the appearance of the dragons. Personally, I don't want to nibble on the morsels of red herrings alone. But that's all I have for this one. Thank you for watching. Let's see what happens with Fairy Tale next. If you could please like and or comment and or subscribe, I would very much so appreciate that. Y'all have an awesome day.